kind of environment. This is just the beginning. Come November, we'll be delivering one that is even bigger than this one. And probably in a year or two, we will deliver bigger than what we are delivering this year. So, isn't that great? Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we did not walk this journey alone. We had our friends that provided the financing, and I'm happy to introduce Lloyd Boshi from PTA Bank that put together all the financing. Boshi, would you put up your hand for Honorable Minister, as you know, it's not the first time that PTA Bank has done this to us. They've always been with us throughout our growth all the time. So thank you very much, and we always count on you. Honorable Minister, definitely this machine was built by the brains and the great brains of Airbus. Today with us, we have Vice President Hadi Akum, accompanied by our friend Marino Modena. I don't know where he is. Yeah. Oh yes, very good. I definitely want to say that I never knew how smart, how sophisticated Airbus and all the infrastructure around it would be until I visited Cruise. These guys are brains. And in this particular case, this was all put together in slightly over 12 months from when we signed. Throughout the speeches that we had in Toulouse, one thing that came out was that this is an exceptional performance on their part. We pushed them, and that is the spirit of Rwanda. We push. We did not want to skip the date that we had agreed, which was in September. Today is September 28th, we are here, and the plane is as good as you've seen. So thank you very much. We did not get, those engines you're seeing are powered by, that plane is powered by Rolls-Royce. We had one of the senior vice presidents with us in Toulouse. She didn't make it here, Jackie, but promised that at the next delivery she will make an effort to be here. But they also did their part, so yes, we have the plan. I will definitely recognize the teams at RwandAir across the board, the pilots, the technicians, all those that have had a hand and sleepless nights in making sure this happened and happened the way it happened. Thank you very much. You have proved that you are no longer kids, you've grown. You are of age now. Thank you very much. So, Honourable Minister, I will not really want to preempt what you have planned to tell us today. All I want to share with you is exceptional joy for us to have moved into this phase in our growth. This aircraft you're seeing will be deployed in the course of next week to boost our capacity on the Dubai route. And we plan by the 8th to be flying it into Dubai, where we have been constrained due to capacity issues because of flying the 737s. But then, as you saw, this is another animal. You lie flat, you are massaged, you are permanently connected on Wi-Fi and GSM. We made calls on our way as we are coming over. It's 3 class for business class. For those who want to feel the privacy and the comfort of enjoying premium class, they are also taken care of. And then our friends in the club class. And all is 244 seats put together, which I believe is a fantastic product and improves our offering to the market. So please, all of us that have been around and have seen, and those who are going to see it on pictures and television, we encourage you to come and fill those seats. And I imagine our marketing team will have very soon started marketing the A330, not the 737s. So we are definitely excited. But of course, I kept mentioning it to Minister of Infrastructure, that now the real work begins. The challenge starts today. We have to fill those seats. We have to return on investment. These are machines that don't come cheap. They don't come cheap, so we have to work double the time. But we are not intimidated. We are not scared. We've seen ourselves grow over the last 5 years, and we have no doubt that we shall continue growing and delivering a very quality product that meets and exceeds the expectations of our esteemed clients. Honorable Minister, I'll basically stop here because one, I'm jet-lagged, two, I'm very excited. Definitely, I've lost words. I don't know what to say, but what I can tell you is that every one of the teams that worked on these machines did a wonderful job, and we appreciate all of them. And Honorable Minister, if you allow me, I will ask our friend from Airbus, Ubumwe, to come and say a word or two about what he also thinks about this whole process. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I have to adjust the mic. With John, we cannot avoid this. Your Excellency, Minister of Infrastructure and Guest of Honor, Minister, Ambassadors, Director Generals, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Dear John, and our friends from Rwanda. On behalf of Airbus Chief Executive and the entire Airbus team, thank you for inviting us to share this momentous and significant day with you. We are delighted to be able to strengthen our partnership with RwandAir by providing it with safe, modern, and efficient aircraft in the form of the first of two new state-of-the-art Airbus A330s, the first wide-body aircraft in Rwanda's air fleet. Today also marks a significant milestone in our shared desire for a long-term sustainable partnership. We are certain your A330 with their Rolls-Royce engines will enable RwandAir to provide reliable, appealing, and cost-effective service linking Kigali with an expanding network of destinations as its key and emerging international market with Rwanda, across Africa, but even beyond. In doing so, RwandAir and its Airbus A330 will stimulate and grow the trade and tourism that will drive economic growth. In turn, this will create increased and more broadly spread prosperity and better life for all of the inhabitants of this dynamic and wonderful country. Africa stands on the cusp of an economic boom, characterized by inconsistent of land transport infrastructure, long distance over inhabited terrain between major urban centers and bottleneck at border posts. These factors make air transport the fastest, most efficient, safest, and reliable way of moving people and goods around Africa, whether for trade or leisure. Rwanda, with its wealth of talents, entrepreneurial spirit, discipline, vision, geographic position, and enormous growth potential, is perfectly poised to take advantage and capitalize on this. And more specifically, RwandAir, which provides a vital and most direct line between Kigali and the rest of the world, has a central role to play in helping Rwanda realize its potential. The Airbus A330, which will operate many of these routes, boasts extraordinary operational flexibility. They provide RwandAir with the best tool for opening additional long-haul markets to Rwanda, providing the backbone of Rwanda's economic growth. As part of our partnership, Airbus is standing ready to support Rwanda in its network planning to ensure, as John said, that the airline and the country extract the optimal efficiency and maximum benefit from this new aircraft. In taking this A330-200 into service, RwandAir becomes the first A330 operator in Eastern Africa and the 118th worldwide. It joins a club of luminary and illustrious operators that benefit from this particular aircraft's impressive performance. It also becomes the operator of the youngest long-haul fleet in Africa. At Airbus, we appreciate RwandAir had the benefit of considering aircraft from various manufacturers and suppliers. But like many other customers, RwandAir recognized the proven attribute of the A330, specifically its superior and parallel operation economics. Low fuel consumption, reliability, and market flexibility. Equally important, it's the A330 passenger airplanes. This is where the money is coming from. Thanks to its modern cabin, with its high level of personal comfort and amenities in all cabin class, this is probably a unique aircraft that will be flying with Wi-Fi, with video on demand for all passengers. We are confident that RwandAir pair of A330 will meet all expectations. Thank you, and on that note, please join me in congratulating RwandAir and wishing it well for its wide-body strides forward, taking Rwanda to a greater heights.
Another round of applause for Mr. Hadi Akou and the CEO for the wonderful words they have shared on the journey to getting the A330 here today. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is my distinct pleasure to invite our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister of Infrastructure, for his keynote speech. Thank you.
Minister, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, RwandAir, Board Chair, Board members, CEO, the entire management, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are here very excited, and as we were waiting for John to deliver the aircraft, everybody was very eager. I was very much excited. But when this aircraft was landed and we toured it, we all confirmed that actually this is the best we could have had as a company. So we congratulate RwandAir board and management, and we thank Airbus brains that have enabled us to get this wonderful facility. For obvious reasons, I'd like to join the CEO John to thank our president, who has been championing this novel development. You know, some time back, I think it was late 2000, there came some ideas of privatizing RwandAir. And actually there were some strong arguments to do away with it and hand it over to some companies or airlines that were to use it to feed their routes. But our president, with his vision, advised otherwise. And I think today, when we see how RwandAir is growing and the importance it has for the entire, not only Rwanda, but the entire region, I think now one understands why the president advised that we grow RwandAir the way we are growing it. So thank you so much. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate board and management of RwandAir for the job well done in these last few years. Everybody has been enjoying flying with RwandAir, and you are positioning this airline to serve the purpose why everybody wants to have it in place. So John and your team, thank you so much for the job you done. Today's event is a direct reflection of our development journey and creates economic opportunities, the business community, not only in Rwanda, but to our region, to our East Africa, to tap in from in terms of increasing connectivity to Africa, Asia, Europe, and beyond. This Airbus A330 increases RwandAir's freight, and today we are saying that we have about 9 aircrafts, and we expect 2 more additional aircrafts before the year ends. And the beginning of next year, we expect another to join. So this growth certainly, again, pushes us to look for an alternative airport. And that's why, as the government and with the other partners, we have come up with a project to develop another modern, with enough facilities, airport at Ubumwe. And I'm happy to say that the growth of RwandAir will not be constrained by the space of the airport. So in the next few years, not more than 3 years, we should be having another state-of-the-art new modern airport at Ubumwe. We really appreciate the vision of our president, who has considered aviation sector as one of the key pillars of our economic development. Today marks a great milestone in the development of the tourism industry and service sector in our country, which will greatly contribute to the economic development and service hub for not only Rwanda, but for the entire region. I really appreciate what John said. We want those things to be filled, and we are confident that you will do it, because you have demonstrated capability to do it, and with a good reputation RwandAir has built, we have no reasons to worry that you won't make it. I also want to appeal to Rwandans and members of our region to make use of this opportunity to maximize their full potential by making use of this facility. So let me end here by wishing everybody present today and safe journey to our colleagues from Airbus when you are flying back home. And we wish to and hope to see you again in November when you are delivering another modern and even bigger aircraft than this one. Thank you so much.
Another round of applause.